My furnace is just dying, and we're live. My furnace is not just dying. My air conditioner just shut off because I timed it perfectly. Hello, everybody. As Dave said, why do I look so short compared to Dave? Is that just me, or is that just
Because I dominate
because you dominate? No, I think I just need to go this way.
my space shirt.
I'm still working on my room here. Because my work computer was still on because I was doing something on there a few minutes ago. Anyway, hi everybody, how's it going? Jeff and Dave here. The
I'm back.
regulars are here. Yes, well, I was gone for a week. You've been gone for a week. That's fine. Understandable. Eric is in the chat. Hello, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
There's one person watching right now. Others will join as time goes on.
Probably just Eric right now.
Well, it was two for a split second, so. But
well, it's not me. I'm not watching.
No one. You never watch.
Hey, I did watch last week's episode, and I commented on it.
Yes, I know. What a thrilling episode. Wait, you commented, like you put something in the chat or in the top or comments afterwards?
Yes, yesterday.
Yesterday, okay. I haven't looked at it, or I didn't get notified. I don't get notified when people put comments in, so I have to check every once in a while. But anyways, hi everybody, welcome. It's our 69th episode, and we are trying to come up with ideas earlier today, and what's his name now? Graham Diamond came up with a really good idea, and I didn't end up going with it because we were trying to, how can I say it? Trying to be a little bit
keep it PG friendly.
PG friendly, yeah. And his idea was, I don't even remember what it was now. 2 seconds as I pull it up on Messenger. Weird Lego connections. That's what his idea was. And I thought that's actually pretty cool. I like that idea. However, and then I was like, weird Lego positions. And I was like, yeah, no, probably shouldn't do that with, chat number 69. And I don't know if we ever talked about this in the past, but the sets we were never able to buy and want to are white whales, as the picture shows. This was a Lego Ideas entry from a few years back that didn't make it through. But I always find it good to go there for some ideas for pictures because
just torture ourselves.
Torture ourselves, yes.
the sets we'll never get, or that we passed and never got.
Yes. Well, and now, this comes out of a bit of Brickworld as well for me, because there was things I was looking for there, and I realized they were way too expensive, and stuff too. But we'll get to that. Maximus Dude has joined us as well, and the other Rick, not Rick Rickham, the real Rick, because the other Rick hasn't shown up today. So,
hi Rick.
Shazam. All right, so yeah, how have you been? You were away last week. You were in the Canadian North, maybe.
Well, in I was actually in Lac Simon, which is not that far from Gatineau.
Gotcha.
It's in the Laurentians, and we went camping there for 3 days. On the 28, 29, and 30. We came back on the 30th. So I had a wedding on July 1st.
Okay. Congratulations, you got married?
No, not me. My wife's cousin got married, finally married. He was supposed. It's the story is that he was supposed to get married in the south. We were supposed to go in a all include vacation in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And it was scheduled for July 2020.
Okay.
COVID happens. Everybody's on hold. We're waiting, and finally the wedding gets postponed to July 1st, 2021.
Okay.
And again, we're waiting, and finally they decided to just do it in their backyard on July 1st of this year.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got we had a reservation for the trip. It got canceled and we got reimbursed, thankfully. So
Yeah.
yeah, after 2 years, they finally get their wedding. Not the wedding they wanted, but
Yeah.
at least it's a wedding.
Yeah.
And it was without the kids.
Wow.
So
But it
cool
wasn't in the
party.
Caribbean, so you kind of got
Yeah, but it was a cool party though. It was a really cool party because they have a really nice backyard
Yeah. Okay.
and they had a tent there and a dancing floor and it was real nice. So and it was adults only, no kids. So and on then on July 2nd, we
Mm-hmm.
stayed home because my older kid was coming back from his tour with his choir.
Oh
His
yeah.
choir
Okay.
did a tour in Quebec and Saguenay, and then they came back. And on July 3rd, I packed up again, and I just came back today from 3 days. I spent 3 days in Ottawa.
Oh wow.
So, and I visited a bunch of museum. I saw the Science and Technology Museum. I saw the War Museum, the Nature Museum, and
Yeah.
we ended up with the History Museum. So,
Gotcha. Sorry, I was observing something. Um, cool. So you had lots of museums, lots of traveling, which is fun. Does
and
Quebec have?
I
Sorry. Go
didn't
on.
have time to visit the Lego store over in Ottawa though.
Wow. It's in the mall. It's just another Lego store. Honestly, it's not.
Yeah,
There's nothing,
yeah. Well,
super amazing
it's
about it.
another Lego store, so
Yeah. Exactly.
you're in
This is.
town, you visit, and
Yeah.
but I didn't have time because I had to come come back here. So
Well, so you said you're basically mean that you gave up going to a Lego store so you could be on the chat.
yes,
Well,
that's
I
what I did.
appreciate that. It was way unnecessary, but I appreciate that. Okay. Um, I am just pulling something up here. Oh, well, hold on. First of all, let me just. I think I showed this off last week, but I don't remember if I did. So let me just go to full screen me. Um,
Yeah, I saw that yesterday
yes.
because I
Okay.
watched the stream yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, I did show them off. So the
Yes.
reason why I'm doing that is because if I go back over to here, no, let's go to this one. Uh, why is there one
Switch.
that's like 50-50? That's supposed to be 50-50, and it's not. Anyways, um,
Oh no, that's not it.
why did you do that? Okay, I'm gonna go full screen. Yeah, I guess that's the best way. So there was rumor that there was a baby goat, and I can't confirm by looking. It is the baby sheep that comes in this castle,
Baby
um,
sheep, not baby
which
goat.
is still good because it's another way to get a sheep. Um,
Sheep,
and we know Dave
but
is
it,
rushing to buy
but
this one.
but it's not cheap.
That was just bad.
Bad, bad sheep.
Anyway, so yeah, someone was hoping it was a baby goat. I think was yeah, but it wasn't because
But it's a baby sheep. But still, a nice set.
yeah,
Expensive set, but a nice
yes,
set.
yes. So yeah, you basically did a lot of training. Did you get any Lego while you're away?
I didn't touch any bricks. Any bricks.
My condolences. uh, Brick Bunny's TV has jumped in. I did see that when Dave was talking. I
Again,
just didn't want to interrupt. Um, and he's alone, and the missus is at work. And
it isn't cheap.
cheap, very true. So, but yeah. So cool. Let's see. Last week was last week. Oh, before Canada Day. Okay. So yeah, I didn't get much done over the weekend. I hung out with a friend and for most of the weekend, which was fun. And came home on Sunday and started organizing. I wanted to get my Lego room tidied up. So hold on. I think I can do this without killing anything. Build camera. Not that. I cleared off a table.
Forehead camera.
Yeah, I cleared off that table. I don't know why it's so at a blur. I think because of my head. Anyways, this table over here. I cleared off. It's got a bunch of stuff on it again, but I've actually done a lot of clearing. Okay, I'm getting rid of the forehead. Hey, look, a whole head of hair. Like that, bald people. Anyways, so what
Take
I'd like to
that,
do.
Dave Countess.
Nice, nice. I didn't say it. I didn't say that one.
I said it. I said it.
Dave, if you aren't watching this one, no, anyway. So yeah, I spent some time trying to clear up some space. I cleared up the table behind me as well. It's got video stuff on it right now because I'm adding it to my Bricklink store. That was a today job. But I basically went through. I had like 2 or 3 bins, like good sized bins of media, like paper and Lego, like extra Lego instructions, things that were from from Bricklink stuff that I've gotten for people, or like for Janie and Dave when I'm listing their sets. It's like some of the instructions that were not the greatest of condition, some stickers that I just never got to actually adding to the inventories and stuff. So I just spent Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I guess, updating that, getting all that stuff into my Bricklink store. So I've gone from 3 large totes, the underbed. No, not the underbed storage. Yeah. Anyway,
Large totes.
the ones that are twice the size of this guy.
Yeah.
So two of these side by side. I went down from 3 of those to 1, and that's a lot of like BrickFet stuff and comic stuff and things that people like Greg Hyland's cartoon or comics and stuff. I've gotten those over the years. So stuff I wouldn't list on Bricklink. And it's more just I don't want to get rid of it because it's Lego related. I've still got like 20. Every time you bought a train set, you get like that electrical information sheet. It's like a light blue sheet that has just text on it about. I know it's garbage, but one day I'm going to find the listing for that on Bricklink and list it.
And then nobody's going to buy them.
Well, no, I know that. But I feel bad throwing it out because someone might want it at some point. I mean, if I did list it, I'd list it for a penny, right? It's like whatever. But I didn't think I would sell catalogs or those Lego join the Lego Club sheets. But every time I sold all of them because people that are trying to sell sets as complete, they want to include those things in there.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to include the join the Lego Club?
Yeah,
thing?
some people have bought them because that's what I'm assuming, that they want it to be in the set so it looks like an original set or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really understand it, but okay.
Seriously, people.
So, but I mean, as I was going through stuff, I found, like things like this. So I'm like, oh, it's an instruction. Oh no, wait, it's a piece of cardboard. It's the box covers. Like someone has sent. Actually, these might be Janie's and Brandon's. I don't know, but it's just like all the box lids and stuff. And I'm like, I feel bad throwing this out, but I can't really list this. I don't think.
Yeah, you can always put them in some binders and.
Well, I mean, I use cardboard to send sets out, like to send instructions on. Like I put out instructions on cardboard so they don't bend as easy. I mean, I could probably list that as a box, but just say front cover over only or something like that. I don't know if someone would ever buy it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to even consider trying it, but and then
I was doing some cleaning in the garage and I stumbled upon my big tote of flattened Lego boxes, and I'm like, I should probably just throw that out, or at least.
So the only thing I could say is if you ever plan to go down to the Atlanta area, Atlanta Brick Company will pay store credit for the boxes. I brought a few that I had left over that were my own personal boxes that I collected over the year, a Yellow Castle box, for example, things like that, that were in great condition. And I brought them to Brick World Chicago because they were going to be there, and he gave me $100 store credit. And I had already arranged it with Dana to give him the $100 store credit, and I got $100 cash, so it worked out well.
Cool,
right? And Dana's name will come up later on. We will see about that. But anyway, Nate has joined us. Hello.
Hey, Nate.
Mr. Blue. Welcome. So yeah, it's been a productive. I did go to the Lego store on the weekend.
What did you buy?
I went into Toronto, and I trying to think what I bought. I bought the Lego store in Yorkdale had some clearance Lego. They had the Harry Potter chess set,
Ooh,
which was a set from I think last year, and it was like $15 off. And like, oh,
that's
it's the
good.
one that comes with all the peons and all the parts are like have castle helmets and castle weapons that are in white and black. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I kind of want those for the castle. So I bought that set. I got a pick-a-brick cup as well, which I haven't even opened yet. But it's got. Let's see if we can get into the camera angle here. Oh wait, let's go full
Ooh,
screen because that makes it a little better. So it's got a bunch of those tan guys, some
ooh,
dark red headlight bricks, two by
ooh.
six white tiles, 1x3 butter plates, the white arches, and what's that dark gray on top? Hold on. Oh, and just a few brackets.
The white arches are cool.
The dark gray brackets. Yeah, I saw them and I was like, oh, I actually want that. Um, and then at the very top, I just put some more of those tan arches as well. So, but you know, they had stuff. I was looking for the Black Falcon torsos, and I gone to two stores, and I was debating going to the last one. And at the second store I was at, the guy who was at the cash is actually, I guess, the person who does the ordering of the bricks and pieces stuff or the pick a brick stuff. And he's like, yeah, we had those torsos in for 2 or 3 days and they were gone.
Wow.
People cleared them out. And I'm like, well, it's understandable. And he's like, they might come in again, but hopefully we can get them to come in before the castle comes in. But chances are, you know, it's not going to work out well for that. And I was like, okay, fine. And I'm like, should I try your Sherway? And he's like, no, don't bother. Everybody's out of them. Um,
That's funny you mentioned that because last time I went to the Laval Lego store, they had some of the Black
yeah.
Falcon torsos in the built a minifigure
Okay.
bin.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I checked in Chicago with the one store. I checked the two stores that I went to here. The Sherway store or the Yorkdale store actually had the pick a brick that was reasonable. So I bought that. Um, and I ended up that night going on to Bricklink, and I found a guy who had them in Alberta. I think it was for $3 and change a torso.
That's
Um,
not bad.
um, so he had a minimum $50 order, and I'm like, well, $3 a torso. That's what 16 torsos, 17 torsos, somewhere in that range. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it because I probably won't be able to find them. Um, and I have a castle. I might need them. All right, I want them. I guess I don't know because they're cool, and I'll show them when they come in. They should be here hopefully next week. Ben's saying the Sherway Gardens had a bunch of classic torsos, but they were this gentleman who grabbed them all. I got the pirate figs from the Bricks and Minifig display. Yeah, so you know what can you do, right? When I was in Chicago, there was a gentleman there that was close to me who's also had a large castle, and he had like a pick a brick cup full of them. He went to like 2 or 3 different stores in Chicago when they came out, and he bought as many as he could. And it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, I get it, but still. So, but at least I'll get some. So you know, all's good, I guess. Um,
Weren't they available on the Bricks and Pieces website?
uh, I don't think we have the. I don't think we have that yet. Like the bricks and
Because
like it, they're not in the bricks and pieces. Like, sorry, let's rephrase that. They still haven't added all the new parts on bricks and
because
pieces, and it
because
came out
they were
after.
the Black Falcon were available
No, no, no.
on.
These are okay. Hold on. Let me pull up what they were. Give me a second here. Bricklink. I'm just going to go into my orders here. Share my screen again. Or don't even touch share. I'll just go this way. Oh, thanks, Dave. This torso. It's a different one. So
Oh,
they've got.
I saw that exact torso in the Lego store in Laval.
Okay. How
True
long ago
story.
was that?
About 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So well, if you see them again, grab a few for me, and I will. I'll pay you for them if you get some
Gladly,
time.
I'll gladly do
Um,
that.
but like I said, I look through like 2 or 3 bins. I look through like basically everything in the bin. And when I talked to the guy at Yorkdale, yeah, Yorkdale, he was basically saying that they're not easy. Like they're basically sold. If they got them once and that was all they got, and they went pretty
Because I don't usually go to the BAM display, but
near do I.
that time I had my kids
Yeah,
and the two youngest. I struck a deal with the two youngest, saying that, well, if you behave, I'm gonna buy you each 3 minifigs and you can build your own.
yeah,
So
okay.
that's
Well,
why
that's
we
that's
went to
cool.
the BAM section,
Yeah,
and I saw these exact torsos there. So
yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, so and like I said, they've never been in a set, so they're unique for that. Um, just pulling up something else here, and I just wanted to show off. Not show off. I'm not trying to show off. I'm
yeah.
just trying to get the
Oh,
angle
you're
right here.
flexing.
I'm flexing. No, I'm not. Um, so I had built. I started working on my minifig wall. I need to go here and here. Oh wait, was it already on there? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, sorry, I wasn't trying to flex. I was gonna say I had already built this display stand, and then I started cleaning up and realized, oh crap, I missed a whole set of figures, which were the NAS, these guys, the new ones, the orange,
Yeah.
blue, and like these guys. I totally missed them in my display, and like well, they are classic space. So I had to add an extra 16. Like you can see, there's a light gray plate kind of right there. I had to add an extra stand, and I also found a few of the custom ones I built. The tan guy. There's actually a purple or crappy purple torso that was like with a sticker on it in here. But yeah, so I now have it's now gotten a bit longer. But it's kind of cool to have just up
Yeah.
here, just so I can look up and say space guys. And I have
Space.
oh, did I tell you I have 6 of the orange guys. So I've gotten a +1 from what I was originally sent by you, but at the same
Yeah.
time,
Somewhat. So one was stolen from
yeah,
you.
I had one stolen when I was away. So that's a horrible view too. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm no longer putting space characters in the castle display.
Well, at
Ready to
least not orange ones.
not orange ones. No, just yeah.
Probably
Uh,
white ones would like not
ready
be
to go for the
touched. And
galaxy. Yeah, and I was debating I should probably build a layout or something for space, but everybody I know that has the name of Dave has space layouts, and they're both beautiful, and I don't want to try and compete with that.
but it's not a competition, Jeff. We want to build together.
It is. It is. No.
It is.
Oh, jeez. So, anyways, I guess we'll hop over to the news, um, because we can minimize that one, and that is not where I meant to start. So first up in the
Comic
news,
Con.
San Diego, yeah, San Diego,
Sandy.
Comic Con is happening this year. Lego is confirmed to be there, which is good. You can see the Lego logo here right beside the Mattel logo. That's pretty small. Let's see if we can make that a bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. The Lego logo is here beside Mattel, and Lucasfilm is right across the way, and Marvel. Oh, I want to be here, like
Ooh.
just in this area. I think I
Yeah.
could just live here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so San Diego Comic Con is happening in 2022. Is there a date? Really? They didn't put the date in here. I would yell and ask a certain device when it starts, but I'm gonna just trigger everybody's devices. So, anyways, someone in chat can look up when Comic Con starts. I think it's usually in August. I think first few weeks of August, if I'm right. But we'll find out. Anyway, next up, news wise, we have so Pick a Brick. We were just talking about Pick a Brick. Pick a Brick had
July
a
21st to the July 24th.
oh July 21st, July 24th. Thank you, chat. I mean Dave. Thank you. I could have googled it, but then I would then I
Yeah,
would
I
get
was.
away from news. So
Hey,
Lego
we're
Pick a
both
Brick.
doing the news, so I have to do a little research.
There you go. You're my researcher. So Pick a Brick has got a feedback form on or questionnaire. So
Questionnaire.
this comes from the Brick Fan. So if you go to the Brick Fan, you find the Lego Pick a Brick feedback request. I filled it out. It's a quick survey. In fact, Lego.com optional workshop. I believe this is the link right here based on the URL. I think. Don't quote me if it brings you somewhere bad. But yeah, it's just basically a bunch of questions about Pick a Brick. How do you like the program? If you've used it, if you haven't, how many times have you ordered Pick a Brick in the past few years? Things like that. And
in the past year,
well, since it started or whatever, and I'm like, oh god. And I think they talk about the old program and the new program as well, I think. And I just realized there's a shadow over my face because the boom was down right in front of that light. And technically I haven't plugged in my other light. So anyway. So yeah, it was a short survey. I did make a comment about please have newer parts sooner, like 3 months afterwards. Maybe have a limit on them if you have to, but have them sooner than later because there's
yes,
parts that are out now that I want that aren't
yeah,
like I don't want to hoard the animals and I mean I do, but I don't need to hoard the animals. There's actually parts that I want to get that if I have to buy sets to get them, I have to spend a lot of money on sets, and I just don't want it. And yes, I could bricklink them as well, but I'm going to be paying a high price there too. So
like the Lightyear cockpit.
canopies, yeah, I never thought about that until you said it. For me,
I said,
it's a black 2x2 corner panel that's on the succulent sets. So it's an L-shaped panel, and it's 2 studs by 2 studs. I needed it for one of my space displays. Speaking of which, if anybody wants to give me ideas of what to build next, I'm trying
moon
to think of what
base.
to build. Moon base. I'm still trying to build space base over there. Anyway, that's why I started cleaning my room too, because it's like I'm not sure what to build, so I'm going to clean. But okay, next up, the Lego Tall Neck 76989 should be back in stock. I realized as I said that this is actually that is actually a British site. So let's just double check here. 76969. Wow, that was small text. What size is the screen? Okay, you know what? Let's just type in tall neck because that's just easier.
Tall neck.
One word.
Squall neck?
Yeah, well, don't you spell tall with a Q? Out of stock. Okay, ignore that. That is a British British version. Tall neck is in stock for anybody who's across the pond, which is no one in our chat. So if you're watching from across the pond later and you wanted it, there you go. The July 2022 sets are now available on Shop at Home. The coaster was available on the 1st for VIP. It's also now available for everybody else as of yesterday. Is it still available, I wonder? Do you think
probably because I think it's still there because it's pretty expensive.
I think so too, but I'm curious.
And
it's
survey says
still
available.
Yeah, but as soon as I saw the price, I realized that I'm not on the Canadian website once again. Still available on Canadian.
$500.
Yeah.
You can get a castle, the Lions Knights castle, or the loop.
I know.
Which one would you get?
Well, I'd get the castle because the castle will fit on a shelf. This one will not. I mean, it will if it's a top shelf and there's nothing above it because it's crazy tall. But anyway, so this set is available. Also, the new space mission set, which is when it comes with all the different froggies. Doesn't come with any figs, but different colors of frogs. This one's kind of expensive though too, 69 US. So it's I think it was 99 or 89 Canadian.
89 Canadians, but yeah. It's a better value than the other.
Than the other one, yeah.
Yep. And again, you get all these froggies.
You got all the different. Oh, did you buy one?
Nope.
And the jazz quartet.
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah. And the jazz quartet set as well, which is 129 Canadian. For 1,600 pieces, it's a pretty good price for that. I'm debating this one. I do like the look of it.
Yeah, but it's like a dust collector.
It is. But it's also a parts pack of tan and tan tiles. I don't know.
If you're into tan.
Well, I build things in tan. I do.
Oh, you're so beige. You're so beige, Jeff.
In a few years, when it appears on Amazon Prime Days, So next week, what days are we talking about? That's next Tuesday, Wednesday. Amazon Prime days are starting.
Yes.
It is valid in Canada. I double checked.
Yep.
Because last year we didn't get it. So this is the American site. Obviously, the American report. So it's saying usually the sales range from 30 to 50% off.
Yeah. But like,
And they
like you
do
said,
have,
last year we had nothing,
well,
nada.
the last year Prime Days didn't exist in Canada. So they had talked about pushing it over to a later time of the year and
Never did.
never did. Yeah. Um, so, ooh, maybe try building a futuristic cyber city.
Ooh.
That's an idea.
Go
Hmm.
cyberpunk.
Hmm. Um, so yeah, that set or that Prime Days usually tends to have some sets available. Um, so keep your eyes open for that. Prime Days also does sales throughout the 2 day period. So there might be sets available at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, like for a few hours. So you really got to watch it continuously, which really sucks, but you do. And I still have yet to be able to search Prime for Lego on sale. I haven't figured out that magical website, or you know what I mean, URL that will
Yeah,
get me
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what I want.
You used to be able to like have the URL and get all the sets that were on sale,
Yeah,
but uh, they changed it a few years back, and now it doesn't work anymore. So
yeah. So I thought it was a pretty slow news week, and then I realized how many sets were revealed this week. They're all pretty small sets, except for probably this one, because but this was so the telehandler, the material handler, Technic set, and the helicopter Technic set. We've talked about it in the past, but Lego officially revealed them, so now we have better pictures and such of the two sets. So the telehandler is 149 American, so probably close to 200 Canadian.
yeah, it's the
Um,
claw,
the claw. Look, boss, the claw, the claw.
claw,
Wait,
the
is that
claw.
did I just confuse? I think I did. I think I just basically confused Fantasy Island with Toy Story. Look, boss, the claw, the claw. Wow. Considering that I barely watched Fantasy Island because I was way too young.
The claw.
So the other set being the Airbus helicopter at 209 US, so probably about 270, 280 Canadian if my math estimates are good. Not a military helicopter, just a rescue helicopter. Um, but pretty cool looking helicopter, I guess.
Meh.
Anyways,
It's
yeah, exactly.
Technic, so
It's Technic. Yeah. Yep. Postcard sets. There's some new Lego postcard sets. There is the New York City skyline
they're
um,
bringing back the Statue of Liberty minifigure for that one.
minifigure for this. Yeah, which is interesting. And I don't know if it's got different printing, but it'd be interesting to see. I'm assuming someone's probably reported on that already. So it's got the American flag on a 1x2, which we've already had before. There's a Beijing postcard, which I had seen an image that had a little Chinese flag up here, and I think they changed it and removed it. Not sure why. Um, but there's the Beijing one.
Beijing.
And lastly, Paris postcard, which has a 1x2 with a flag on it. Um, so, um, and coincidentally, I've never been to any of these three cities. I've never been to New York City
Hmm.
and Beijing and Paris, or I've been to Europe. I've never been to China. I've been to the States. I've been in New York State, just not New York City. Um, oh, by the way, if you want to know a fun road trip, I did figure one out. Just go to Google Maps, go on to the east coast of the United States, and just type in Lego stores and watch the line of Lego stores go all the way down from like New Hampshire all the way down to Virginia.
Hmm.
And there's your road trip, about 14 Lego stores in however many days you want to do it. But I was like, hold on, that'd be fun, especially if you had the passport. So,
Yeah.
um, okay.
We would have to like have your trailer with us, Jeff.
Well, we could do that. That just means more gas money though too, but that's okay. Um, um, Ben saying he'd have an easier time ordering parts on bricks and pieces if the animals that the missus really wants were included. This is true. This is very true. You want some animals? Yeah, sure. Good. I'm going to place an order and buy a bunch more stuff. And no for the jazz quartet, which I totally get. I haven't been to Europe, but been to the Big Apple. Yeah. Yeah, it's on my list. One of these days I'll get there.
Hey,
And London.
there's a Legoland now in New York,
Yes, there is New York State.
and we have an inn with
we
the
do.
set designer.
Yes. And lastly, there's a London postcard. I missed that one, which with a British flag. Haven't been to London either. So apparently I don't need to get any of these sets because I haven't been to any of them places. So good.
Or buy less Lego and travel more, Jeff.
Travel more. Speaking of which, Chicago 2023. I am so close to saying yes right away.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, because I had so much
What's
fun.
pushing you that it was fun?
It was fun, but it was expensive. The hotel was like $1,000 for 5 nights Canadian. And just pulling the trailer, it was heavy on gas and just having to survive, live there as well, right? So you got to buy lunches and dinners and stuff. Breakfasts I basically had in my room. I went to an Amazon Fresh store and got bagels and stuff. So breakfast was pretty low key, but I do want to go back. I think it was out of all the conventions I've been to, with exception of BrickFet, because I'll always have a special place in my heart for BrickFet. It was one of the best conventions because of the people that were there and everything, and all the Georgia crew was there, and a lot of them are going to be coming back next year as well. So I'd like to try and get a contingent going from. Maybe we can have a Canadian brick builders table or something.
Ooh.
Display area or something if we can get some more people coming up.
Ooh.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up.
Well, you have to talk to the missus.
Have to talk to the missus. Tell her you can buy Lego animal. No, wait, that's the wrong missus. I was going to say tell her you can buy Lego animals.
No, and I got away with that one.
I think we already talked about this.
Maybe if you tell her that you're gonna restrain me from buying any more Lego.
Yeah, well, this is true. I will prevent you from buying any. No, I can't not let you buy Lego. The nice thing about Brick World Chicago and the Brick Fair Virginia cons is they are 5 days long, not 4 days like other conventions. Yeah. And I went to Virginia back in 2018, 2017, somewhere in there. And I didn't really know a lot of people there. So maybe that's why I didn't have a lot of fun there. But there were people to hang out with in Chicago. There was lots to do. There's so much I wanted to do and never got a chance to do it. So, anyways, Lego Dots, Disney Mickey and Friends sets have been revealed officially. I think we saw this a couple of weeks ago already on the Brick Set site for future sets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we did.
But I just thought I'd show them off here for anybody who hadn't seen them yet. If anybody's collecting these dot sorting trays, they now come in white. I know they've come in like yellow.
We know one person who will be interested in those.
I want to say Janie, but who are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about Janie too.
Oh, Janie, yes. Yes. Yeah. So it's kind of cool though, because there's like 1x1 printed rounds with minis and stuff on them. Is this whole set? Oh, this is a 5-pack bracelet set. So that's going to be a $40 set, 45 Canadian. But just getting all these little 1x1s with Mickeys on it would be fun.
Yep.
Dots patch as well in red. And a project box. So there's a few different sets. So for you Disney fans out there, you Dots like Disney fans,
like Janie,
I didn't go to VA in 2018 because we did. Okay, then I went in 2017. I know I went with Brandon and Janie one year, and I couldn't remember what year that was. Okay, so Brickhead's Pets, new for August release. There's a set of.
Ooh, look at it, cute.
Yeah, the koi fish. We'll go back to the the other one? Koi fish, which I thought were kind of cute too, and then the poodles, which are always fun, and a lamp post, and that was it. Wouldn't you want a fire hydrant? Anyways, you can build your own peeing dog. No.
Dog.
Anyways, Lego brands
with a bunch of trans yellow parts.
Yeah, trans yellow hot dogs. At least one trans, so they'd be like anyway. Lego brand retail store. Another Lego store has been revealed. This is a 541 piece set. Retail for 36 US. It will be available on
August 1st.
August 1st. So it looks like it'll be available on Shop at Home site. So if you want another version of a Lego store, just for the record, anybody who ordered it through the Bricklink Designer Program, there was a Lego modular store there. So this is probably the fourth or fifth iteration in the past few years of a Lego store.
Yeah.
Well, few years being a while, like more than one or two. But anyway. Okay, next up. I can almost start to read the titles now. Seasonal Halloween cat and mouse set has been revealed. So we have a new Halloween set with a little pumpkin. Well, multiple little pumpkins and a cat and mouse. $12.99 American, so that'll be about probably 16-17 Canadian. August 1st.
Why the mouse though? I get the cat because it's a
good
black
point.
Cat, but
yeah,
why is there a mouse there?
Well, the mouse is actually a bat in disguise. No,
it's a mouse.
I'm a mouse.
A mouse man.
But it's kind of cute. I usually try and get these sets just because they are pretty well designed and they're just adorable. And they're pretty low cost too. So, and
I like the use of the claws to make the whiskers.
For the whiskers, yeah, it's pretty cool. And this mouse gets great satellite reception. Let's check it up on chat here. Thank you, Eric. The Statue of Liberty is the same printing.
Wow, what a resourceful bunch.
And Virginia, I hear you. We didn't exactly enjoy ourselves in Virginia for handing out with AFOLs. There was a missing brick game that Mrs. got to play with Simon Liu. Yeah, Simon was a lot of fun at the Chicago as well.
Simon is always a lot of fun.
Yeah. And Kevin Hinkle and EJ Bacon book on. I don't know how you're supposed to say that last name. I'll be honest. Abby and EJ were at Chicago as well. I never actually really talked to them, but because I don't know them. But anyways, Hinkle wasn't though. Big surprise. Next up, Lego Disney Mini Disney. Gosh, that's not. I got with. Oh, it actually is called the Mini Disney.
Get me the name department right now.
Well, it's Lego Disney is the, and then the Mini Disney Haunted Mansion is the set name. But that's just crazy. Anyway, so last year we had a Mini Disney Castle. This year apparently it's becoming a
thing,
a collectible set. This year we have the Haunted Mansion mini fig scale or mini scale. So I have a feeling that this is going to become a. People have their Christmas villages, like the little tiny,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of that.
Like the architectural set.
Yeah, but yes, architectural sets. There'll be a Disney version. I was just picturing that those like little ceramic houses that people would have at Christmas time, not the Lego versions, but it's
Christmas
kind of
village,
like that, right? So you'll be able to build a Christmas park. So yeah. Oh, I can't believe the price on that Haunted Mansion set. Pricey. I didn't actually see the price yet, so let's have a look. Where is my mouse? Hold on, I've lost my mouse. It wasn't going on the screen. $39.99 US. So
for 680 pieces.
That's not bad.
No, it's small pieces though. It's really
it's very small pieces. That's true.
But
it's sand green arched windows is kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's overpriced for that many pieces.
I don't think. No.
I'm
and it's Disney. You get the Disney tax.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how much the princess or the other castle was now. Whoops. Let's just switch over here.
Disney Castle.
Which, are you sure I shouldn't say Lego Disney, the Disney Castle? It's only $399 if you want to buy the full-sized one. Is the other one gone? Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just remove. Let's just do Castle. Because if you do Disney, it's going to pull up all of that stuff, right?
Where is the
do, do,
castle?
do, 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 do. There's only 4 pages of castles. Of course, because all the Harry Potter things are castles. Oh, there it is. $44.99 out of stock.
Hey, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad. Is it worth buying?
Well,
I
if
don't.
you're Disney fans,
Well, if there's 2 of them now, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, interesting. I'm not trying to speculate if I would buy them, but I'm not that big of a Disney fan. But it does have it's the Haunted Mansion, so it's got the ghosts, the holographic ghosts dancing in the bottom,
a ghost.
and such. I don't really see the ride vehicles in here, but I guess the ride vehicle would go past this. Anyway, it's a cool little model, and it comes with the dude. I forget who that dude is.
Dude.
Does it actually say who it is? The Gravekeeper. No, that's the paintings. The set includes an exclusive Butler minifigure.
The butler.
The Butler. He did it, by the way. Last up for new
The
sets
wrench
was
in the living room.
yes. The last up today is the Lego Star Wars 4 Plus ATST set.
Pew,
Comes with
pew.
the Ewoks have returned. So
Yum,
if anyone
yum.
wants some Ewoks, this is a lower cost way of getting some Ewoks. $29.99.
And an imperial officer and an at
34 or $40 maybe.
or at ATST driver.
ATST,
So.
yeah.
Well, and you could pass for at commander.
And even better, the cool gray one-piece legs.
Woohoo!
Which is sarcasm, of course, but
well, you could always make a robot.
you could. Oh, hold on, Davey. Hold on. Full screen you. Where did the blue ones come in? That's cool.
With the Ninja Go set.
Oh, okay. I've got the Buzz Lightyear set. Not sure where it is. Where did I put it? Oh, I think I already put it in the bin of stuff to take apart. I've got the Buzz Lightyear set, and it's got the yellow, the legs in yellow.
Yeah, with the Cyclops.
And the Cyclops, yes. Have you seen the movie?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I liked it.
I
liked
too.
it a lot.
A lot of the people I've heard a lot of people saying, or not. I've heard a lot of people, but I've heard reviews or I've heard people complaining.
Yeah, I've seen some reviews that were so, but I did enjoy the movie.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah, I did too. And I kind of saw it with Lego Geek Royalty, so Lego Space Geek Royalty.
I saw it with the family and in French.
Ooh.
So and I did enjoy it. So
interesting. Cool. Yeah. And
I heard people complain that they should have chosen Tim Allen to do the voice. He's not the toy. He's the character.
Yeah, he's the character, not the toy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I liked the voice was close enough to make you think of Lightyear, like Buzz. Like to me, it worked. And it was fun.
Like I said, I couldn't say because I saw it in French and
yeah,
Xavier Dolan.
It obviously wasn't his voice either, right?
Yeah. Xavier Dolan plays the Lightyear voice.
Yeah, I didn't think about that when I was talking. So
everything changes when you're listening.
Yeah, when you switch languages. Jeez. Yep. Couldn't you just see it with subtitles? No. Okay, and just of note, Thor comes out tomorrow night at midnight. the new Thor movie. So probably be a week or so before I see it. But what Thor is here right now?
Natalie Portman has more guns than I do.
I know, it's scary, eh? Oh, geez. Okay, so the Lego Super Mario Mansion Hot and Seek set. This is from New Elementary, so I pulled it up just because it has parts that are new, and I haven't looked at this at all, so I have no clue what we're going to see. Oh, look, new barcodes. Yeah, okay, maybe not so much in the new parts. Are these the recolors? Yeah, not much to see. Okay. All right, we'll kill that one. Ireland, Gary Mullane from Ireland, who isn't usually in our chats, but he's on Old Grey Bricks.
Yeah.
They are getting their first Lego store.
Oh, lucky him!
Lucky him. Yeah, August 8th is when it's going to open. So hopefully that's close to him. But it's nice to have another Lego store somewhere else in the world that we can one day visit with our passport and get it added.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a passport, but I should start carrying it if I do. Not yet released sets. There's not much in here that is, well, I mean, obviously the things we just talked about, the postcards are in here, the Haunted Mansion, the fish and the dogs. There was a Christmas polar bear set that I haven't seen anywhere yet, and it's in here as well. I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Nope.
So that's interesting.
Probably going to be in the Brick Seds animals line.
The collectible minifigs we did talk about last week, or I talked about last week.
Yes, you talked about it.
I need to build an orange stand for them. Thank you for showing us that bag. I'm already buying one case, and it's already all spoken for. I'm
buying a case too. So
yeah. Okay, so nothing.
If you want those the breastplate and the shield,
yeah,
the shield and the armor. If you want them, they're yours. I'm just gonna keep the helmet.
Cool. I won't argue. I'm actually wondering what their torsos are going to look like too for some of those, but be interesting.
Might be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. New parts for July because we had the roller coaster set and a couple other sets. I figured we'd just quickly look through here to see.
Yeah, we all see all these new parts, but they're not available.
No, but still, one day they will be. You know what? I feel like we've done this already. July 1st. Oh no, I was going to say Cinderella hair. I've already seen that somewhere. I'm assuming that's Cinderella's hair.
No, it looks like it's not Cinderella. That looks like a
Snow White.
Snow White, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. This piece in medium stone gray, light bluish gray. Ooh, interesting. That's historically been in more of the pearl colors, I think. A 4-long piece of track. It's so funny. I've watched so many reviews now for the looping roller coaster. People have done it, and everybody talks about these 2 other new track pieces, but no one mentions the 4-long piece. Which
the 4-long piece is like
it's like important.
Yeah, very important.
Because that means that you can buy multiples of those, and you can have now set like 4 long sections instead of 16. So yeah, there's the part of the loop which is actually, even though it's 4 wide, it offsets by I think 10 studs, or no, it offsets by 6 studs through the loop of this curve. So because for the loop it has to actually move over.
Yeah.
So it's a 4x12 by 10. Oh wait. Oh, with 3.2 shift. No. 4x12 by 10. No, they don't actually mention it that it offsets here. But yeah, it has to move over a few studs through the course of the curve. And there's also a curved hill piece as well. Okay, let's just zoom through all this. Stop me if there's anything you see that you like. But 3 long panel in bright light orange. Lots of dark blue and orange pieces, which are nice. Obviously, all from the roller coaster, but still nice to haves.
Yeah, especially the
Um,
dark blue ones.
Yellowish
'Cause
green.
'cause
Yeah,
I've seen some great things being built in dark blue,
yeah. Dark
either
blue is
spaceships or or city buildings
cement
or
mixers,
cement mixers.
future spaceships. Um, so all the regular track in orange. Oh, I guess we already had an 8 wide or an 8 long piece of track.
Yes, we did, and
So
it's available in gray,
in gray. Interesting.
light blues
Yeah.
and gray. Because
But
I
now,
ordered some.
oh, recently or
Yeah, um, yeah,
pre brick pieces go off? Okay,
recently.
cool. That might be something to put on my list. The Statue of Liberty parts. See, this is why I'm wondering if that is a print, because this is a new print apparently.
Hmm,
Anyway, I don't know.
let me check that out.
Friends. Oh yeah. So this also includes the castle forestman castle set thingy that we had as a gift for purchase. Anyway, okay. Why did this come back? Oh, this is where I saw it
It's
before.
haunted. It's haunted.
No, this is where I've seen it before. I knew I saw those pieces before, and then I realized, oh, because this is the exact same thing, just in a different format. That would have been easier to look at. Okay, I'm doing a little side segment here because I saw some good-looking spaceships, and one of our Canadian Brick Builder chat people, Dana, who's from Georgia, and I got to hang out with him in Chicago.
And not a
He
Canadian.
and not a Canadian. This is true because he's from Georgia, an honorary Canadian maybe. So Chris Fazoom built like all 5 or 6 Lightyear ships based on the book that came out, and in the actual colors, they all looked gorgeous, and I loved every one of them. And then Dana builds a classic space version of Buzz's ship and puts it on a nice background, and suddenly he gets what do you call it? He gets Brothers Brick.
Mentioned in Brothers Brick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's kind of funny, but it's a cool looking ship regardless. And I wasn't originally going to talk about this, but because I saw 3 other ships that came up on Brothers Brick, I'm like, okay, now I want to highlight Dana's as well because I think they're cool. And the one I actually just saw today. How do I get rid of that? Why do I have a Victoria's Secret ad popping up here?
Do you need support, Jeff?
Well, maybe. Control F5. Let's just. Hopefully, we don't get that same ad back. So this one came up as well today, and this was what got me thinking about it. Just a huge classic spaceship with a huge engine on the back. I thought that was pretty cool. There was also Simon Liu's ship, which I think was part of the Iron Builders series. I think, maybe not. He had this one at Brick World Chicago. I'm pretty sure. So, and lastly, there was an Adobe ad as well. But anyways, this set, this one, which is from Paul Hetherington, who is a fellow Canadian from the West Coast. And this was actually at Brick World Chicago. And I got a chance to see it there, and it was drop dead gorgeous. And let's just see if I can make it full screen because it's kind of a little creepy too because it's got classic space zombie guys in the background there. Oh, thank you, Dave. But just like the engines on the side here as a nice decoration.
Yeah.
Like the panels on the roof here. It's just a beautiful looking set. It kind of looks like an Enterprise type layout of a ship.
Yeah, or something like in an intergalactic base or
Yeah. So, but it was really well lit as well. As you can tell, this is probably taken during the lights out at Chicago. I just realized I'm not following Paul, so there we go. I just fixed that. That's probably why I haven't seen his work for so long. But yeah, so I just want to share those. Let's close this. And we don't need Disney Castle. So I guess that kind of brings us to our little chitty chat time. Let's get this into a better. No. Okay, I guess it's like that for now. So yeah, are there any sets? Everybody in chat, are there sets that you've ever always wanted to get and haven't been able to? Same for you, Mr. Sincere.
Hmm.
Um,
There are lots
and
of sets I would have
well,
wanted.
yeah. I mean, when my kids were younger and money was a little more scarce, there's a bunch of sets that came out around that. Kingdoms for me, the dark red and dark green figs for castles. Um, were some of the things I wanted to get. Space sets. Any space sets that you missed out on?
Um, I miss I missed out on a lot of Mission to Mars sets.
Okay.
So the the I don't remember the MT-51 drilling thing
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Mission to Mars here. I'll share it in a second.
or Mars mission. I think it was Mars mission
Mars mission.
because Mission to Mars was the first one, and it was
Yeah,
crap.
that was yeah. I actually like those ones. Um,
By the way, I just pulled up the collectible Lady of Liberty Series 6 on
yeah.
Bricklink, and it appears to be a new piece. It
Okay, there you
doesn't.
go. Oh, you know what? I should do this on Brickset. Because Brickset gives us better pictures. Oh, theme. View all sets. Um, this isn't the one I was thinking. Well, I mean, it was the one I was thinking, but is that the one you wanted?
Yep, that was the
Okay.
one I wanted. And
This
I
is
still want it.
yeah,
If I can find it at a decent price, I'm gonna buy it. But
yeah. Um,
yeah, I got that one though. I
yeah.
didn't get it. I didn't. I got that the little one. Yeah, I got that one. I got. I didn't get that one, but I'm not
Control.
that interested in it.
Okay. The
I didn't
base.
get that one.
Oh, they brought back the hoses again, eh?
Yep.
Huh. I missed out on this theme completely.
Didn't get that one either. Didn't get that one.
Although I'm looking at my wall of figs. I have one figure from this. I have one of the guys. I might have this one. This is a lot of. This reminds me a lot of the Life on Mars version of like a
Yes, they
throwback
did.
to
They did take a lot from the first series, but it was.
yeah.
I think it was a better
Oh,
series overall.
I have this one. I know now for sure.
I don't have that one.
Um,
I did. I do have that one though, and I got that one recently.
okay.
And that one is the coolest thing
Yeah,
and the coolest build ever.
it does look pretty cool.
Didn't get that one.
No. Um, for me, like
But
I mentioned,
the Martians are like crap. I'm sorry to say, but
what was the space theme after this one?
it was. I think it was just before Space Police 3.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of either. Oh, there
Because
was another
I
theme.
got most of the Space Police sets,
Yeah,
Space Police 3 sets, but I didn't get the Mars. I totally skipped the Mars mission one.
gotcha. Um,
So those I regret. I also regret not getting. Well, I wasn't collecting. I wasn't like actively buying Lego at the time,
yeah,
but I'm still missing like the ships from Space Police One. I think
okay.
the blue one with the black and
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, Space Police one. Yeah, I had a few
Yep.
of those as well. There's a
Yeah. So
lot of
I
the old
so I
ones.
don't have the Space Police One sets.
Yeah,
I wish I did, and I don't have a lot of the black one,
Blacktron one.
Blacktron. I don't have any of the Blacktron bases, and I
Okay.
would like to have at least one of the bases for Blacktron. So that's basically the sets that I'm missing right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking through what they had. UFO, I think for me. No, There was a theme that I saw recently, and I'm like, oh, I missed out on that completely. But I don't see it listed
Uh,
here.
was it um uh, Galaxy?
Galaxy Squad?
Yeah, Galaxy Squad.
Yeah, that was the one. Yes. Um,
I got all of those sets,
this
and
one
they're
looks pretty
great,
cool.
by the way.
Thanks for rubbing in the fact that I don't have them.
Hey, I got that one
Um,
still. If you want, if you
oh
want,
no,
want.
no, it's not. I mean, even that one's pretty cool. It's not
Yeah.
that I. It's not that I am dying to get them, but it's just I have this one. Apparently, I have three of them. So, but it was at that age, that year's 2013. You know, kids were still quite young. Wasn't buying a lot. For me, also is the I always keep my eye open for the Maersk train that came out because I never got my hands on that, and it's not too expensive, but it's just one of those, um, one of those things I'd like to get. Um, just catching up on chat here quickly. Ben's going to Brickford, Pennsylvania in September, October. Oh, Philly Brickfest in October. Yeah, both of those are happening in Philadelphia area, which is interesting. Within a month of each other. Some of the sets were done by Fazum and Fleabnork. Yeah, there's a couple of castle or space sets that they had done. I don't think they're actually in this listing though.
The
Space Skulls
Star
and
Justice
Star Justice.
and
Oh, wrong one. Hold on. I don't think they're actually in here, which is
no, they
interesting.
were listed under
Factory, right?
factory sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude Judas joined us as well. Hello. A bunch of highs after that. Okay, I just saw the chat going all as we were talking. So the one that I was looking for recently was the theme of. Well, can you guess what theme it would have been? Because I was
Castle.
at sub theme of King. I don't like it when things have to refresh. Not Knight's Kingdom, not Knight's Kingdom 2. Where's just the kingdoms? Oh, are you doing this to me now? Oh, it's this theme. It's a 2012 theme. Okay, let's just say year 2012.
It was just that set.
No, there's more.
It was just not more.
Yeah, because that's not the right one either. It was called Kingdoms. There it is, Kingdoms, sub theme of castle. Why didn't that come up in the list of castles? Anyways, so the joust I actually had, and again, this is the same rough time frame, 2011. I think I have this guy, the goat set. Like this is like where the goats came from.
Goat.
Which I mean, I have this. I have a bunch of them, but when it
Yeah, I
comes
have
to
that one.
yeah, me, I do too. I don't have this one, but it's like these guys. I only have a few of them, and they're my King Guard. I think I already talked about this anyhow, but
Yep.
I just missed out on a bunch of these sets, and now they're super expensive. Probably because the figures were so nice.
Yep.
Um, like this guy, he's pretty darn cool. So I mean, I've added this to my Bricklink list now. Um, this set is nice.
I remember seeing that set.
Yeah. So, but it's funny because recently I haven't really had like other than the Maersk train. For me, it's been like okay, it's the only thing I kind of want just because it's Maersk. I think it's still Maersk blue. I think is it
Yes.
because I know they switched over to that other color, right? They switched over
Well,
to the I think what it is
yeah, the merge
medium.
train was in the merge colors.
Yeah, it must have been 102919 1200 parts. Oh, just in case anybody wants to see what it is. It actually doesn't have a lot of Maersk blue in it, but it was just a cool
And
set.
it was designed by Pierre Normandin, by the way.
Yes, this is true too. One of our friends. Yeah, it is Maersk blue. Okay.
And he did sign a bunch of those sets when he came to visit and presented the set. He
Okay.
came back afterwards, and people asked, "Hey, can you sign my set?" And he said, "No problem. I'll sign anything."
Yeah.
So
Oops.
a bunch of
Right.
us have, over at Kellogg, we got a bunch of signed sets, signed Mercs
Well, that's
trade.
pretty awesome. So I have to join K-Log. Is that what you're saying to get one? No.
So there you
That's
go. That's the original version of the minifig. And as you can see, I think the robe is not the same.
yeah, it's slightly different. Do I still have it open? I can pull it up. Because I'm in Brickset. Yeah, I can pull it up. Give me 2 seconds. Parts, colors and years. Scroll all the way down. Just waiting for the list to come up here. Oh wait, where did we see that picture? That one? What's on a Brickset?
It was in on New Elementary.
Elementary, yeah. Funny though, because I don't even think those sets are out yet. Just quickly scrolling through. Oh, there it is. It does look pretty close. Hold on, unfortunately we can't share to it. Like I can add this to stream, but it's just going to take over from you. So, I mean, it does look pretty close. Oh, what happened there? I'm trying to put yours back on, and it's.
Well, we saw mine. We saw mine.
Oh, I can only add to stream.
Yeah.
So there's that one. It looks pretty close, honestly.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh no! I get it. I get it.
What?
It's the shorter version.
No, it's not.
Yes, this one was a full 2 bricks high. This one is the 1 and
2 by 2
2/3.
by 2.
Is it really 2?
Yeah, it's not curved to the back. It's straight, and it's showing a 2 by 2 by 2 65.
Okay.
Hold on. This is Brickset. Let me just pull it up in Brickset. Occurrence 1. Yeah, it's saying the New York set.
Because it looks like the shorter version.
What set number is that? The set number you're looking at? Which is it?
The set
Or
I'm
it's
looking at.
well, it's I could just do Liberty.
Well, on Brickling, it's COL 084.
I don't know. That's why I just realized it probably won't work.
It's collectible Series 6.
She's also in a magnet and minifigs. Whoops. Ugh. What is going on? Statue of Evil.
Statue of Evil.
Okay.
It's not called Statue of Evil. It's called Lady Liberty.
Lady. Oh, okay. Thank you. But it's a Statue of Liberty.
But it's Lady Liberty. It's
So I have to open it up in 2 different. Minifigs. 3 different sets.
Yeah, you got the magnet, you got the Series 6 complete.
Yeah. Parts 8. But oh, you know why? Because when you pull up the parts, her parts aren't available here. That's why. So it's new to the database, and they just haven't probably linked it back to this set.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a wild goose chase, I guess you could say. Yeah, wild goose chase there. Ooh.
Okay.
So, but anyways,
Well, they look pretty similar, but I'm guessing the newer one will have a shorter skirt than the previous one.
yeah, but that just means it's the curved piece, the curved
Yeah.
skirt one. So, yeah, not sure. I can't believe we're actually talking about this. Like, who really cares? I just realized, like, we're going over this, and it's just like, oh, well, I wonder if. Oh, geez.
We're just talking.
Yeah, exactly. We're having fun. We haven't had a chat for a while, so
Yeah.
So I think though I think we're pretty much done. I don't know if there's.
Well, of course, there's always the big whales that I'm never gonna get.
Oh yeah,
like
what?
like the UCS Millennium, the new version of the UCS Millennium Falcon, that's over like $900, or the
True.
UCS at that I'm never gonna get for more than $1,000.
Or any set that's $500 or more, other than the Hogwarts Castle, because that's the only one, the mini scale Hogwarts Castle. It's the only one I actually own. That's the biggest, most expensive set I've ever bought. And I guess the new castle when it comes out. But
Yeah.
yeah, anything over $500, anything over $400.
I feel pretty lucky that I did get the first version of the UCS Millennium Falcon when Lego had their error, and I got it for like $150 shipped.
Nice.
And it's still in box.
It's still in box. I realized that the Hogwarts Castle was only $400 when it came out because it's 400 Canadian.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so what's your price point? At what point do you say, yeah, no?
Usually when it's over $200, that's like a divorce factor in in my house. So
yeah, fair enough. I'm already divorced, so it's not really a factor here.
But you didn't get divorced over Lego, so
yeah. Anything approaching, like anything more expensive than the modulars, like $300 is probably where it starts going. That's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, I spent $300 on Lego orders before, but that's mostly smaller sets, right?
Yeah. I spent way above $200 when I did order some pieces from the, say, log bulk order, or when we did some group orders and stuff, but
yeah,
not on one set.
Yeah,
I mean,
agreed.
And
yes, Ben,
like I said, I haven't built my UCS Millennium Falcon yet because I don't have the time. I want to enjoy it. I want to but I don't have like 24 hours to devote to building. So
yeah, I hear you, dude. I am doing well. I've been doing well. Can't complain. Wish I had more money to buy some of this, multiple copies of the castle coming out.
Or multiple Galaxy Explorers, so you can do all the ships.
This information is need to know only, so I'm not answering that.
I know.
But that was a project that I did over.
Yeah, that was a
6 months.
project. Yeah, that was a project.
So it's not like I spent like I probably over $1,000, but it's not like I spent that over on one purchase.
Yeah,
it was over time,
and it's
right?
not on one set. It's a project.
Yeah. So Ben's asking about the UCS Hogwarts Express. Is anybody going to get that? Depends what it looks like. Probably not, because I'm not that much of a Harry Potter fan. Wow. chat's going crazy right now. And Ben was also mentioning the Mandalorian, the UCS version of the Mandalorian starship ship of
Yeah,
his.
Lego Con kind of gave
Gave
that
that away.
one
Yeah,
away. Yeah,
yeah.
but it's not
The
confirmed
Razor
yet,
Crest.
and we
That's it.
we haven't seen any pictures yet.
No, we haven't seen any of that yet, so there's still time, I guess. Jude, Jude. Yeah, I did get that.
Jude.
I have been to 2 conventions since, and I have yet to fall on my face. Watch me walk upstairs and fall on my face. So,
But we did strongly warn Jeff not to fall down on his face again.
and when I was outside at Chicago walking up towards sidewalks and stuff, I yelled out, "Curb!"
Curb!
because my face wanted me to do that. But other than, I think the only injuries I got was maybe a few little scrapes and stuff on your hand when you're reaching into Lego and stuff. But all in all, I didn't have to go for medical attention in the United States this time as well. Technically, I did have medical attention when I was in Georgia or in Alabama, but that was just the St. John's ambulance type service that was there at the convention because they have to be there to just give me some Band-Aids. So yes.
Can I get a Band-Aid?
I didn't want to, but it was like, I probably should because, well, I was bleeding in multiple areas. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, those roller coaster sets, even the red and white roller coaster, I would love to buy it. But I mean, I said this before and I will say it again. I would be happy to build sets for people. Like if someone wants to buy those sets and they don't want to build them, I'll build them for you because I want that experience of building the set. I don't need to have it on display or anything.
Yeah.
I don't even need the parts. I like the idea of like, oh, I want to build that loop coaster just to kind of see how it all works together.
Yeah, but
I don't want to own it.
Aren't you taking away the whole experience of a Lego set for that person you're building it
Well,
for?
yeah, ideally, but I mean, like when I go to Janie's house, she's got a pile of sets that she wants to have built, and she doesn't have the time to build them herself, or the patience to build them herself. So like when we're there, we'll sort for a few hours and stuff, or we'll sort for like half a day, and then we'll go relax for a while and build a set and stuff. Like I think I put together 2 or 3 sets at her place when I was up there last time. Which reminds me, I need to get back up to, but. um but yeah, I don't know. It's I I love to build the Millennium Falcon, the UCS $900 Millennium Falcon. I'd love to build it. I've debated seeing if I could piece it out and what parts I would need to buy to piece it out. But it was one of those, if I built it, I would take it apart again because I don't need to have it built or displayed anywhere because
And
I hate
where are
saying
you
it,
going
but
to display it? Because that's a huge piece of.
it is. It is. And as like my walls will attest to, or my background attests to, I mean, I have some display shelves up here now. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with the wrong hand, and I have some displays up there where I've just
Optimus.
recently we've got Optimus and baby Grogu is up there, and Buzz Lightyear ship and the plushies, and that's the Winnie the Pooh set, and I've got the Sesame Street here, which are just things I built recently, or my family has built recently with me.
Yeah, because now you're having family gatherings and people building your sets.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. I mean, I have a backlog of 3 shelves up there that are that are very stacked full, and I have a few other sets in the back that I just don't have room for up here. And that's why I kind of pulled out the Ninjago stuff or the video stuff because I'm going to put it in my store, even though my store is running out of room too. But that's a different story. Just to get it off the shelves, right? And I bought the product for that. I might as well put them in my store, so hopefully they sell. So if anybody's looking for the pods for the Lego video pods, I'm gonna have a bunch of them on my store. I already do have a bunch. I'm adding another 10 in the next week or so.
Pods. If you have a nice idea to build with a lot of pods, go to Jeff's store.
I want to challenge myself with a building as well to use those pods, but the connection points are not that easy to do, and I figured it out with Matthew Gunning a couple months back. I figured out one way to connect them, but they don't go on easily. So I do kind of take that as a personal challenge to try and build something with those pods. But I need a place to put that particular building as well. So is it time for a train layout expansion? Do I go from 15 feet to longer?
Ooh.
Only time will tell. No.
And then you challenge yourself to put out your castle and your train.
My train layout and my painters and my what else? Oh, Royal York Union Station.
all in the same convention.
Well, Janie and I were talking about doing some smaller shows during the summer, and we haven't really gotten onto that yet. But if that was the case, the idea was we bring everything we have to display, right?
Ooh.
So it would be a trailer full and a car full of stuff, and
a very full 2 days of putting
2 or 3 days of constantly setting stuff up. Yeah. I mean,
not
that
being
being said,
disturbed.
the train layout's fairly easy to put together because all the figs are already on the displays. It's just fixing things that are broken. But I'd have to put it together and put it out here on display to make it work. And right now the castle is still over on the other side here, in the exact same place it was last week.
Castle.
Right there. And there's apparently it has a cord running into it. Rearranging.
Well, nowadays castle have electricity, right?
Well, they do. Yeah. Well, it's just Wi-Fi. Or no, it's just wired internet. It's dial-up still. But quick question: can I use some photos from your brick shelf? Of course, Ben. For the Toronto Train 1, I didn't bring my camera for the first train show in 2001. Yes, of course, Ben. Go for it.
No. We forbid you, Ben.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He's not part of RTL Toronto back then.
You're not part of any log. You're not part of any log anyhow, Jeff.
That is not true, actually. I am currently on the Discord chat for Toralug. I haven't officially joined because I haven't paid dues yet. But I'd say Toralug chats a lot in that Discord chat. It's like, oh my god, I can't keep up. But there's a lot they've got some smaller shows going on right now and stuff too. So, but yeah. Anyway, we're at about an hour and a half almost.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna call it for the night. And leave it at that. And yeah, so next week, episode 70. Assuming people want to chat, we'll have it. Unofficially in Toralug, an associate member of Luckney. Oh, this is Ben. Okay. Yeah. I technically, I don't know. I've displayed with Ottawa before, but I'm not part of I'm in their chat group too, but I'm not actually part of their group. But anyways, Parliament, I should say. So anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Yvonne, have a good night at work. Because I know you're probably heading there. Well, you're probably in the parking lot waiting. So I'm hitting the button. We're gonna say bye, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Oh, and hello, whoever the Twitch watcher is. I just noticed that we got someone on Twitch. So hello.
Hi, Twitch watcher.
See ya.